I think one of the things that's ruining relationships between men and women nowadays is the fact that there are so many people out there in the world just talking, making people think that there's nobody dating dudes that are 5'5", making people think that there's nobody dating women that weigh over 200 pounds, making people think that there's nobody dating women with kids, making people think that there's nobody dating dudes that are broke. What are you talking about? People date all kinds of people. High standards has never been the problem. The real issue in relationships really is people struggle with the fine-tuned aspects of relationships. This is what I do, and I talk to people about in consultations all the time. It's not a one-size-fits-all thing, but somebody gives them a one-size-fits-all answer, and that's what makes people feel, if they feel better for a second, but then they feel resentment towards the opposite sex. So basically, it's like if you're 5'5", but you really don't have game, you're really kind of too shy to talk to women. You really don't know what to say or what to do once you start dealing with somebody. If somebody tells you, well, unless you're 6 foot, these women don't want to deal with you, it makes you feel better in the short term because you're like, oh, it's a problem I can't do anything about. So you just move on. If you don't really know how to talk to men, don't really know how to deal with them on a personal level, and don't really know how to present yourself to make yourself available, but you weigh 250, and somebody say, oh, well, men don't want to date you if you're 250, you're too big. You need to be about 125 for a man to want to date you. Well, then now that gives you an answer to your problems that doesn't have anything to do with you, that you don't have to do anything to change. In a lot of cases, you feel better. In the short term, you feel better. You're like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the reason why I can't get a man is because I weigh too much. But the reality of it is most of the time it's fine tuning. And this is what I talk to people about all the time when I'm working with them is you have to fine tune your approach. You have to fine tune how you deal with people. It's not usually some major thing like that you can't change. It's not usually your height, it's not your weight, it's not whether you have kids, it's not your economic situation. It's normally just how you date. Because I used to work in the jail. I would see dudes to be 5'5", 5'6" in the jail with badass chicks putting money on their books, coming to visit them, trying to stroke them under the table, risking going to jail. So, clearly it's not that. I've seen women that was in the jail for smoking crack, just being real with you. I've seen all kinds of, and they have people that visit them, and I watch my 600-pound life. I see people with full-blown relationships, and they can't even get out of bed. There's a reason for that. People, it's just really a case-by-case situation, what you expect from a relationship, how you get into relationships, how you deal with people, how you just approach the mindset of getting the person you're looking